Hypixel may be the biggest Minecraft multiplayer server, but let us not forget about the other many Minecraft multiplayer servers that feature unique game modes other than the ones featured on Hypixel. One of these servers, however, stands out. This server is BedwarsPracticeClub.net. The nice thing about BedwarsPracticeClub.net is it features many unique game modes, but it also has many familiar ones and offers you not only good technique practice, but also unique experience not found on other servers, which is why today I present to you the top 5 game modes on BedwarsPracticeClub.net. Now keep in mind, this is all my opinion. Depending on what you play, these results could vary a lot, but let's get into this. So number 5, we have technique practice. Well, I'm not going to go into specific technique practice because there are many of them. Technique practice is what the server was initially based on. It's a great way to improve your Minecraft skill and also learn specific techniques that can be useful in certain games. Now moving on to the multiplayer practices, at number 4 we have Bedwars. Now personally, when I play Bedwars, I prefer to play Hypixel Bedwars, but Bedwars on Bedwars Practice can be pretty cool too. Bedwars on Bedwars Practice is slightly different because it's not a full game. It's actually a 1v1, so this can actually also be useful because let's say you don't have MVP++ and you want to 1v1 your friend in Bedwars but you don't want to spend some money to buy the rank. You can do this on Bedwars Practice. However, I would say that there's arguably much better modes on Bedwars Practice because Bedwars isn't that original. I mean, you know, it's a pretty good game mode, but there are lots of actually pretty original game modes on Bedwars Practice. Which is why at number 3 we have Pro Fight. Pro Fight is similar to Sumo except you have a KB stick, so does his opponent. You each have 8 Ender Pearls and 2 lives. The arena is also a bit bigger and you have some blocks to start with. So this is really good for practicing getting the first hit on people because that's pretty much the only way you're going to combo someone with a KB stick. It's also great for practicing your pro clutches and your block clutches because you do get a few blocks. And it's good for practicing block placement too. Another great mode, though, to improve your PvP and block clutching skills is number 2, and at number 2 we have Bed Bridge Fight. Bed Bridge Fight is kind of like a combination bridge and Bedwars that they are smashed together into one game mode. Bed Bridge Fight is basically similar to MLG Rush except without the KB sticks and $10 million gaming shares. Bed Bridge Fight has 2 beds on either side of the map. Obviously the beds have the ability to respawn the player, and it can be a sweaty game mode depending on the opponent you queue. It's great for also block clutching too though because it is on a bridge, and is good for practicing your bridge fights. So all in all, it's a pretty good game mode. And moving on to number 1, this is probably the most popular game mode on BedwarsPracticeClub.net, and it's actually a super unique and original game mode that's also really fun. This is Block Sumo. Block Sumo is kind of like a super scuff mode of Sumo. Now there is a beta Block Sumo, but that's nowhere near as good as normal Block Sumo in my opinion. However, that could change. I mean, it is in beta. Now, the way Block Sumo works is it's like Sumo, except there's a maximum of 12 people and a minimum of 5, so you're going to have a lot of people in the game, and everyone starts off with 5 lives. Also, you have infinite blocks, so you can get some pretty nice block clutches. It's amazing for recording block clutches if you want to make like a block clutch. If you want to make like a block clutch montage or something, you can get a ton of clutches. Also in Block Sumo, there is a gold block that spawns OP items every 15 seconds. These items can range from Megabat, which is a knockback 5 one-use sword, all the way to just straight up extra lives, which can be super handy. Now again, this is just my opinion and based on my personal preferences, so feel free to play whatever game modes you want on Bedwars Practice, but if you want to enjoy varied and full experience of the BedwarsPracticeClub.net, these are some of the game modes I would recommend. And with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.